Three's Company Collectibles, and today we're looking at a buyer pass on collectorszone.com. EZCZ will save you 5% off of this price, and you'll need it because Prime 1 pieces are expensive. Join the Cantina. You can message Marcos here at the Facebook Messenger team and find out about payment plans, pricing, how to join the Cantina, and so forth, about reward program, and all that stuff is here on the site. So let's go ahead and get in. Jason Fabuk has been making some pretty nice pieces for Prime 1 as far as comic book stuff goes for comic books, and then Prime 1 taking those artistic, really beautiful designs and putting it into a statue, and it's just absolutely amazing. Now, this is a 1/3 scale statue, which is massive. This is massive. I don't even think we understand how massive this is. I'm sure some of the statue collectors are watching this wondering, what are you doing, Easy? You're not even a massive statue collector. But I do have a Prime 1 piece and another Prime 1 piece coming. So I'm kind of getting into these statues a little bit more and I have a really big 1-to-1 scale coming. So can I come in, please? Statue collectors out there, Extreme Collectibles, please, #restraint. But 1/3 scale, summer 2022. Now, I'm going to go through the pictures on the Prime 1 website. There's probably like 50 of them here. But speaking of the release date, I want to say, hey, Prime 1, I want to applaud you guys on how you release these figures super quick. Absolutely amazing turnaround times. And I really can't believe how fast you turn around and release these things. Because these are massive pieces. I mean, you're talking about at least 3 to 4 feet high. I'm talking big. Especially this piece where she's kind of hilted up on top of this dragon slaying looking beast in another realm. But the venom coming from his teeth, and oh gosh. The paint apps and turnaround time, that's crazy. That's really crazy. I say it is because summer 2022 is really, really close as far as prototype releases and the final release of the product. Because I say that of Hot Toys taking at least 2 years to release a figure, like for example, the recent Mark 85 release, which had I'm sorry, but it had a horrible head sculpt. And they're going to stop it, return those, come back, give us a new one. But then they say, hey, Q3 2021. That's a long turnaround. That's like 2 years of waiting and then another year. That's a long time. That is a long time to wait. So Hot Toys versus these Prime 1 statues, which is just elegantly painted. I mean, I have a Prime 1 Batman right in front of me. And good God, almighty, good lordy. It is just absolutely amazing how massive and how beautiful these pieces turn around on such a short time. And the paint app is it's almost done to a point where it is as if each and every single bit was painted separately and with the most articulate care. I don't know how to explain it. If you can see the detail in his scales, the texture, the quality is what you're going to get as far as I see with Prime 1. Their final product releases are just damn near perfect. They just barely change. I mean, there's going to be some minor differences in paint colors and paint apps and stuff like that, but the sculpture, for most of the part, from what I see from prototype to final product, is usually about the same as what we see in the prototype. So, with that being said, you just look at stuff like this. You look at stuff like this and you say, wow. You enlarge it. You say, wow, and just like, wow, that's good golly, that's just something else. I like these pictures because it shows the product a lot better. Of course, they're going to add lighting and, better for, this is exclusive swap outs, but better lighting for whatever. Here we have the blood on the sword. I like that we have these shiny materials, the differentiating between the materials. The blood is just a matte finish, and it just, the hair nicely stranded. It's not this wash, and it looks like it's a big smudge. But the second part of this, I don't know. I don't know who's better, the actual base, which is the dragons, or the actual Wonder Woman, because thinking 1/3 scale, and look at this sheer size, it's 3 or 4 feet high, man. This is big. And that's what I love about Prime 1. We can really get some good damn size out of these things, and that's really cool. As you can see, more paint apps just killing it on the texturing and quality on this. It's just, I just want to get into statues so much more, because when I see pieces like this, and Jason Fabok is, I think is an Italian guy or something like that, a comic book artist for DC, one of their comics running in the lines or somewhere, but this is one of their designs, and man, it is beautiful. I love the whole look of Jason Fabok's Batman. The Batman when he's walking in the cave is just blasting up in the wind. Just Prime 1 just freaking nails it. Now, it's not going to be a piece for everyone. Oh, what are you licking? Ew, that's kind of weirdo. Anyway, look at the blood. Prime 1 always does this. Prime 1 always gives you, that looks like a real ventricle. Anyway, Prime 1 really does give you absolutely gory effects. When it comes to Prime 1, they love blood. I'm telling you. Anything, you say blood, they're going to go like, all right, we'll chop its head off. And you're like, I just said blood. Yeah, we're going to chop its head off. That's just Prime 1's signature. It's a little bit too gruesome for me. I say like this all going on right here. That is a little bit too gruesome. Because I'm a squeamish type of a person. I went to med school and I didn't do well. So I'm a bit of a squeam. So this is, to me, a little bit on the much side. It looks cool on picture, but in front of me, I'm probably going to stick something in there. I don't want to stick nothing in there. Anyway, Wonder Woman looks absolutely beautiful. They just absolutely capture the beauty of Wonder Woman's strength. They usually go for that Gal Gadot look, but I feel in this part, they went for a little bit of a stronger Wonder Woman. I'm not saying Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman is weak. Yeah, she's weak. But I'm just saying, no, I like her movies. I'm just saying this is a bit of a more musculatory Wonder Woman, Diana Prince, because you do see a lot more definition. And I have to hand it to him. For being a polystone statue, which this is obviously made out of polystone, the skin texturing and the paint app to make it look like translucent, like opaque skin, is just amazing. I love the way they nailed that and just made it like, it's very hard. It is very hard, from my experience in paint, to paint on a hard surface like plastic or polystone and make it look like skin. Because it just, I don't know, there's something about that hard surface that makes it very hard for me. It's just the paint apps in detail. Look at this. You can easily tell this is a leather. This is a metal. This is a leather. Back to metal. And then we have little leather thicknesses, variances over here in the boot. And then little armor going down on her boot. It's just, I just love it. And boobs. Boots. More boots. And then this wailing over here and craziness. It's really cool. They really know what they're doing. I think this is Venom. I'm pretty sure this dude's spitting out Venom. Venom. I'm just kidding. But these, I think it's from a multiverse type deal. But with all that being said, look at this shield. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, the price tag is enormous, but God, so is look at that, Wonder Woman, Wahlburgers. But the price is set adequately. Guys, you really, once you see this thing in person and you really go through it and you say, hey, man, this thing is absolutely massive. 81 centimeters high. Let me Google that up. I'm going to Google that up real quick because I really want to know exactly how high or how tall this is. So we're looking at 81.4 centimeters to inches. Thank you, Google. We have 32 inches tall. And to think that this is nothing but sculpted dragon snake thing going on. I'm looking at my Prime 1 Batman, which is 34 inches. And this is what looks to be, it says 32 conversion. 32 inches is massive. I kid you not. This is going to be about 3-ish feet high. That is massive. That's a lot of stone in this statue. It's just a beautiful, elegant statue. And for me, I wish I could buy. This is more like I wish buy or pass, because I wish I could buy pieces like this. It's just, whoa, it's expensive. Man, but is it worth it? I have to tell you guys, it's worth it. Whoever's thinking about buying this guy or girl, man, go ahead. And if you have the money for this type of stuff, I wish I had that type of funds for these collectibles, man. That's a thing of beauty. I would get this. I would get the Jason Fabrics Batman. I would get Hush's Superman. Gosh, like, this stuff is just sick. And look at that head portrait. Look at that portrait. It really captures the elegance in Wonder Woman. That's something. The tiara is a little bit different, but I love how it's a one piece and the head just, everything's seamless. I'm guessing this is like a separate piece. Obviously, I can see a seam right here. But everything other than here around the chest is just seamless. Man, that's awesome. I bet it just comes off right here at the waist, which should be, but man, that is just, that's gorgeous. So if you can, my boys, if you can buy this statue, I wouldn't miss out on any of Jason Fabric's stuff anyway. It's a Hydra. Oh, it's a multiverse Hydra, I think. Queen, God Zeus, Queen of Amazonians, Hippolyta, a bunch of Greek mythologies and associated with Wonder Woman, which is pretty cool. So if you do have the money for this, guys, go ahead. Do what you do best and spend that dough, because I can't. I wouldn't be able to. But I just had to make a video on this because I love this. I wish...